is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, the Say Yes campaign adding a twist to its educational movement. This past Saturday, a march and rally was held in show of support to the 4 constitutional amendments. Under the theme, Walk for Fairness for All, residents marched from the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce to the Harold de Gregory building. Among them, Minister of Tourism Obi Wilshcombe, Minister for Grand Bahama Dr. Michael Darville, and former Bahamian Ambassador Maurice Moore. Minister Wilshcombe says he supports the campaign as it is important to the overall growth of the country.
We're 42, going on 43 years now. We've had a constitution we've looked at, worked with, and seen any deficiencies, and have over the period of time, with our learned men and women, been able to assess that there are certain things that must cause for equality. We cannot be a country in the first world or operate on first world standards where we're not appreciating that there must be equality of all, men and women. And so it's imperative that we are here to send the message and, of course, to get our supporters to be a part of this and to come and give their yes to all 4 questions.
More telling residents to educate themselves on the purpose of these bills.
It's created to bring total equality to all our citizens. Nothing more and nothing less. I want to have the opportunity to speak to the new generation of Bahamians, so they will know that, the basis upon which we fought 50 years ago to bring about majority rule and other social development of our country.
Now, the referendum will be held on June 7th, and as this referendum draws closer, voters are said to be drawing closer to the Parliamentary Registration Department. John Davis Roll has this story.
Parliamentary registration officials advising members of the public that if you want to vote in the upcoming referendum come June 7th, you only have until this Tuesday, May 24th, to register. Assistant Parliamentary Commissioner Reno Smith issued this advisory Monday morning.
We wish to advise persons, however, that tonight and tomorrow night, Tuesday, we will be open until 8 because we have to get the registers in Nassau to be certified. And as you know, the register officially closes on Wednesday. And so we're encouraging all persons to come in over the next 2 days. You have until 8 p.m. on the 24th, Tuesday the 24th, so please come in and take advantage of this opportunity.
Smith says first-time voters are driving up the numbers as the registration process continued this past weekend.
We had, again, a consistent crowd, an average of about 30 persons on Saturday. We're pleased with the numbers. A lot of young persons who are coming off, or returning, from school, and persons who have obtained the legal age of 18, and the parents are bringing them in to ensure that they participate in this national exercise.
Joan Davis Roll, ZNS Network News.
In a few short months, residents of Grand Bahama will have a new modernized clinic. Expansion of the West End Clinic is a part of Phase 1 of a comprehensive health system strengthening initiative. Cleopatra Murphy has more.
Steady progress is being made at the West End Clinic that is currently undergoing extensive renovations to the tune of $1.3 million. Work on the facility began earlier this year, and Administrator for Grand Bahama Health Services, Sharon Williams, says it should be completed by late August or early September.
We should have relocated our temporary clinic facility back to the new and improved area. At that time, of course, the ambulance services in the West End area will also be improved with the relocation of ambulance services in that area.
Upgrades to the clinic will facilitate expansion of services, and it will include a trauma area and dental suites. The clinic will also have extended operating hours. Williams says this will ensure residents in that community have adequate health care coverage.
We are conducting a project that combines the old clinic and the newer part of the clinic together into one full facility to provide the scope of services needed for the for the western area. And that will include full community clinic services and emergency medical services.
The upgrades to the West End Clinic are a part of a wider effort to strengthen the nation's healthcare institutions ahead of the full implementation of national health insurance. Williams says they are vital.
It is very critical that our residents have proper facilities, have proper health care services, and also have adequate practitioners to be able to provide the level of care that is required for health maintenance.
The improved clinic for the first time will facilitate 24-hour emergency medical services. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
In news from the crime beat officers of the Bahamas Immigration Department with a busy weekend, the United States Coast Guard cutter Bernard C. Weber called into the Lacayan Harbor Saturday and handed over to the Bahamas immigration officers a total of 24 Haitians, 2 Bahamian males and 2 Ecuadorians who were intercepted at sea reportedly 17 miles off the Florida coast. The 22 men and 6 women reportedly left Freeport after midnight Thursday on board a 30-foot scab vessel. The vessel developed engine problems and became dead in the water. A private vessel passing saw the distressed vessel and notified the Coast Guard official, who responded and brought the group to Freeport. The immigrants were transported to the immigration headquarters for further processing. Additional charges are expected to be filed in the magistrate's court against the 2 Bahamian males, one of the men known to police. Meantime, a group of 17 persons also apprehended by the United States Coast Guard. Reports say the immigrants were stranded in the area of Memory Rock off West End Saturday afternoon. The group included 14 Haitians, 3 Jamaicans, and 1 Ecuadorian. Reports indicate that they were brought to Freeport and turned over to the Immigration Department. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, continues right after this.